The World Golf Championships American Express Championship. Take the top 50 golfers in the world, put them in a fascinating city on a legendary public golf facility, Harding Park Golf Course. Meanders through Monterey cypress trees around Lake Merced, providing beautiful views of the Bay Area. It's a long and winding road to the winner's circle. It's a global gathering in an international city. A battle in the Bay Area.
Absolutely incredible.
See the right club today. Yes! Go in. Oh! There it is! 59. The best final round ever. Oh, my!
Welcome to this edition of PGA Tour Classic, the 2005 WGC-American Express Championship. The best players from the best tours in the world come to Frisco and to Harding Park Golf Course, named in honor of President Warren G. Harding, who died in office while visiting San Francisco.
Francisco in sports, we're somewhat spoiled. We're used to excellence. We're used to high caliber of sporting events. This tournament sort of fits right in there. It fits right in bringing the best in golf to San Francisco.
To come to a city like this who absolutely loves golf, you can feel it. You know, the last event they had here was the 98 Open. We had our tour championship here in 93 and 94. And so they're starved for that golf here in the city.
But the story of golf in San Francisco would not be complete without the rich history of the city-owned Harding Park Golf Course.
Here is this beautiful place. Here is this perfectly wonderful golf course. Here is a place in which people from all over the city and all over the area, perhaps now all over the world, are going to have access to an experience the likes of which is very, very difficult to find in any form of life.
Harding Park's an old golf course that's been redone, and I'm sure it'll be a great test.
It was a public golf course that kind of went through a facelift, and from the pictures I've seen, it's very beautiful.
I think it's been talked about as a place to play for, 8 to 10 years. And the fact that we're going to get it done and go play at a public facility, I think it's a great idea.
It's neat for them to see the top-ranked players in the world come and compete on the course that they play every day, and they can say, wow, when I play, I hit it here, and when he played, he hit it there.
Harding Park will be a stern test, even for the game's best. We pick up first-round action with Tiger Woods highlights, playing his approach to the par 4 first hole. Tiger put some spin on that ball and would convert the birdie on his 10th hole of the round. Ahead to the par 3 third, and Woods has this relatively straight putt to move to -4. And the signature putter raise in celebration of his 4th birdie of the round. Then at the par 4 ninth, Tiger's finishing hole. After missing the green in regulation, he has this to save par. He finishes with 29 putts in the opening round after only missing 3 greens on the day. Woods is among 10 other players tied for second place behind Colin Montgomerie, who is playing in his 6th PGA Tour event of the season. Welcome back to PGA Tour Classic. Our leader, Colin Montgomerie, has already carded a bogey at 3, but got back to even par after a birdie at 7. Tiger Woods is even par as well, with 2 bogeys and 2 birdies through 8 holes. Players are treated to a cool autumn day in the Bay Area. The buzz around Harding Park Golf Course is comparable to that of a major championship. The $16 million in renovations was well spent. We join Mike Tirico, who is calling the action.
Back at 10, John Daly's second shot after a massive tee shot.
Well, the longest drive of the week, 378 yards. That's just basically a small portion of California.
Meantime, back up at 18. This is Graham McDowell for a triple bogey.
And this putt pulls hard to the right. Yikes.
The pull leads to a painful quad for McDowell. Came to 18, one off the lead, leaves 18, 5 back. See if John Daly can pour in the second eagle of the day at the 10th. Yes.
I love John's quote today. He says a lot of guys on tour have got their physios and psychologists and what have you. He says, I've just got a bunch of drunks out here looking for a good time.
And 16 at short par 4. To the Sergio Garcia group. Sergio has this for birdie.
Well, I'm very surprised he's putting that, because even from here we can see how rough that fringe is, and you would have thought take a little A-time or something, just pop it over that. So you can't guarantee how that's going to come out. Zing, you'd chip that, wouldn't you?
I'd chip it for sure.
Yeah, I
put a little 60 on it.
Oh, you're 60. Well,
Try to run it right up the face.
You need some confidence for that. You see, look at the bobble. How can you? And as I said, guaranteed to make it, and that's exactly the choice I would do. I don't know what you're talking about, Zing. That would have been mine.
Yeah, it's hard to second guess the great ones. I won't say anything, Nick.
Move number 6 in the world, Garcia to within 1 of the lead.
Back to 14, where John Daly has the opportunity to tie for the lead with this birdie putt.
Down the hill, tough putt to read. John Daly shares the lead with Colin Montgomerie now at 8 under par.
Back for Tiger.
Well, Tiger knows it's going to spin, so let's see if he can put some big rotation in those forearms through it.
That one's from 80. He has really kept the ball down.
Oh, he's so good at controlling that.
World number 1 sinks his 4th birdie and is within 2 of the lead.
This is Colin Montgomerie trying to save par here at 15. Maintain a share of the lead.
A lead which he's held for 3 days. Oh, and just won't give it up.
Ahead to the par 3 17th, where John Daly is in search of his 6th PGA Tour title. He just misses on the high side, but would go on to shoot a respectable 67 in the 3rd round. Back to the 17th tee.
This was Tiger Woods' tee shot at 17, the tricky par 3.
You got to give Steve Williams an assist here.
Definitely nice to have a confident caddy.
Well, he knew it was a 6-iron. It was just a matter of how Tiger wanted to play the 6-iron. How about like that?
7 feet, Paul.
The ball dances around the cup, and Tiger would make the birdie and finish with back-to-back 68s. It's anybody's game with some of the world's best tightly bunched on the leaderboard. With Lake Merced as a backdrop, Tiger Woods is trying to win this prestigious event for the 4th time. Sergio Garcia is vying for his 2nd title of the season. Colin Montgomerie is trying to regain his lead. The world's best are all chasing Long John Daly, who has recorded 3 straight 67s this week. We are 1 mile away from the Pacific Ocean for the final round of the 3rd World Golf Championships event of the season. In this event's relatively short 6-year history, there have been only 3 different champions, with Tiger Woods winning 3 times since the inaugural event in 1999. We head out to final round action.
Tiger Woods has won 9 of the 18 individual World Golf Championship events. Here he is playing the 2nd at the 7th.
Well, he took a drop because he was just hanging onto the cart path with his toes. He did not drop the ball as well as it had come to rest. So not loving the lie.
That is unthinkable.
Wow. That's for birdie to get within 1.
There's not 3 players in the world that could do that, I don't think. I mean, you can get lucky on occasion, but he does it over and over again.
He and Phil Mickelson are the best.
That is outrageous, Singh. I think you should go down there and slap him. I'm right behind you.
I don't know. He's stronger than me and faster.
Let's look from above as Woods climbs to within 1 of Daly.
And listen to the sound as he slaps the ground. That's right where the ground is. Oh my goodness, what a shot.
That was landed to an inch.
All right, Daly leads at 9 under. Garcia after the bogey, 2 back. Second shot here at the 7th.
110 yards. Is this his wheelhouse?
Get it!
How about yes?
Yes, it is.
Eagle 2, Garcia tied for the lead.
It took him 3 to get down from 12 feet on the last hole, and he just holed it from 110 yards.
Daly second at the 7th.
That is incredible. John Daly off a tight lie. He was of the 2 guys I thought, or 3 guys capable of hitting the flop. He, Mickelson, and Tiger. But he didn't go. He went for the low spinner there, and that's just amazing.
Listen to the fans. What a great week it's been here. Poor Monty.
Join the parade, Monty.
Yeah, somebody's shouting there, join the parade.
Sergio signing autographs in the crowd.
Gentlemen, this has been the amazing last minute and a half out here. This is the only thing missing out here is Barnum and Bailey.
Been in bunkers on parallel holes. Guys playing out of turn because somebody's going for the green. Hole in shots from 110 yards.
Just like Saturday morning with the guys at home.
Well, the great thing for the spectators in the crowd is the majority of them play here all the time.
From a player standpoint, this is a hard putt to make for Monty. I mean, he's been around all this craziness. He knows he needs to make this one just to stay in contact with these 2 guys. And yet it's a pretty quick putt coming down the hill, and it's one he's got to be a little bit careful with.
Monty really taking his time, really collecting himself. He knows, you know, he keeps chipping away. He's still in this event.
Big putt.
Take your time, John.
Yeah.
9 seconds instead of 7.
To take the lead.
Oh, no way. And he's, I mean, it didn't look like he had much of a walk round the hole to read the putt. He never does, so I guess he's staying in this same mode, but
He looks a little faster than normal to me.
yeah, Sunday, you just need to just breathe.
So John Daly could not answer the heroics of his fellow competitors at the 7th hole. He remains in a tie with Sergio after Garcia's miraculous hole-out eagle.
Daly 9 under, tied with Garcia. Tiger 1 back at 8.
This one should have been duck soup compared to that last one. I mean, if the last one was a 10 in difficulty, this was about a 3.
The poor tee shot by Tiger results in a bogey 4 at 8.
Over at the 13th, Mike, David Howe for another birdie. Remember, he jumped out of the box as well with 4 in the first 7 holes.
Oh.
Get in there.
Pure roll, eh? Look at that, just trapped in there.
But that 31-inch putter working well. That's to get right down over it, the big wide stance. John, once again, quickly up to it.
This is starting to get the feel of a Ryder Cup match out here. The cheering before guys hit shots. You don't see that very often.
Good crowds, Andy.
Fantastic.
That was a pure 2.
Daly takes a 3-stroke lead over Tiger Woods, who is set for his birdie putt ahead at the par 5 10th.
With Daly at 10, Woods at 7, this is huge. Longer than he had hoped for, birdie putt.
Oh, when he needs it, he will make it happen. Great form. Easiest hole on the golf course, so he didn't want to walk off here with a 5.
We move ahead to Tiger at the par 3.
11, Woods to get within 1 of the lead.
Boy, he's given himself a great opportunity. It looks awfully straight.
Well, here he comes.
Back-to-back birdies. Tiger Woods one off the lead to 12.
And to the most famous, Tiger Woods. Judy, it says 287 from the tee and just over 200 yards to the left of the hole.
Well, the number I have is 197.
Okay.
Shot link might be a lot more brilliant than we are out here on our feet. But
little downslope?
It's a downslope. It is a downslope with the ball slightly above his feet. He didn't hit a whole lot of clouds. This was a 7-iron. Nice high draw.
Oh, phenomenal shot.
Tiger is relentless. Up to the green.
Woods on a run. Pick him up with Ian at 12.
Thanks, Mike, and he's knocked it in there very close indeed. He's 3 foot 8 inches for birdie.
Oh, I thought there'd be more arm raising than that. Nice putt, Tiger.
We've still got a full beer. I didn't want to spill any of it.
Could be a 2-shot swing here. A birdie there for Woods and Daly back in the rough on the top of the hill.
What a difference 4 holes makes for Tiger Woods after carding 3 straight birdies and jumping into a tie with John Daly. John Daly is tied with world #1 at 10 under. Daly is 1 under on his round today, and he's hit only 3 of 9 fairways, including his tee shot at 12, which is where we pick up the action.
Ooh. Oh boy, that looked like Tiger Woods hitting that.
Take that.
All right, it's okay. He's got some green to work with there.
You said he looked like Tiger Woods going after that one.
Daly, in trouble, is in need of a break.
Now Tiger second from the left rough at 14.
Not as fortunate with the lie as he has been with some. A lot longer grass. That was a 9-iron.
Oh, he stood right up.
165 yards.
That's all right here, but we chip it in just to keep the excitement going.
It's a tough chip though, isn't it, Nick? Look at that, pins back right.
That'd be an interesting one. He might have to land that just on that edge of the green just to get the right hop.
Back to Daly's 3rd shot out of the thick Kentucky bluegrass.
And that was
beautiful.
John's peas
One
and
time.
carrots. Oh my goodness!
That was unbelievable.
Timing is everything. And Tiger heard it as well.
Now Tiger knows how it feels.
Yeah.
Ahead to Tiger at 14.
He'd love to just be able to drop it on the fringe. What a touch this requires.
Not bad from where he was. He got a little bit of juice on it. Cardinal sin would have been to leave it short. It's Monty for birdie.
Monty, oh, there we go. Oh, Monty can't believe trying to hang on to these drama maniacs he's playing with.
Now he's really got some work to do now, hasn't he? It's 3 shots behind Daly. Time running out, 5 holes left to go.
We move ahead to the 467-yard par 4 14th, and John Daly, who is in perfect position off the tee.
Huge advantage driving it in the fairway that long here.
Wasted that one. He doesn't have to worry about Tiger. He's got 2 guys who are breathing right down his neck. They're not going to let him get away with this.
Tiger ready at 15.
Went after that one pretty hard, and he has hung it way out to the right.
Yeah, he just looked a little stuck under that. And, you know, he likes to go to that fade when he's not hitting it well. And with that pin right there on the left side of the green, I think that'd be a tough shot for him.
Back to Daly.
A long birdie putt here for John. Sort of steered his 2nd shot in there, Andy.
He definitely did that. Played a little 3/4 shot, but good roll up the hill, easy tap in.
Monty now, a must make, 3 behind.
Get in.
So hard to know what to do when time's running out and the leaders aren't faltering. You just have to go for it.
And Monty is unable to gain any ground at 14. Montgomerie is in need of a spark coming down the final stretch of holes. His flat stick has let him down today, as is the case with Sergio Garcia back at 14.
Sergio, too, in the same position as Monty, needs to make birdies.
That putter just coming more inside than I've ever seen it. The stroke's reasonably short for that much of an arc. You know, John Daly's putter comes inside, but he has a long stroke. Tiger's forced to do something special from 45 feet away.
Well, this one will swing from right to left, and I'll tell you, when you're standing here, it doesn't look quite that long. He may feel better about it than he felt walking up to the green.
Woods makes par. And then at the 16th, Tiger has decided not to go for the green.
You know, it's 321 to the front, and surely he can hit it that far, but this is a way different hole than 7. There is a lot of trouble to be found if you're wrong here with the driver. I just don't think you pull the driver out quite as easily.
Tiger!
He's such a great wedge player. You just can't imagine why he'd ever do anything other than that.
That's perfect angle. Got it all the way down there. Can look straight up that very small gully of the green. That's absolutely perfect.
Now we'll come back to the 15th and Daly.
John seemed to be in such a hurry early in the round, and he seems to slow down a little bit. He realizes the situation.
This for a lead of 3.
Too high. It's okay, though. Pars to the clubhouse will be good enough for him to win, I believe.
Now the group ahead, Woods second at the 16th.
He's got to land it on a knife edge, basically. Always gone for the skip up, and he's pulled it off. Surprise, surprise. Fantastic touch.
Colin Montgomerie here. Get to 9 under par. Second place, 2 back.
Wow.
Just a smidgen, whichever one you fancy, whether it was a smidgen too firm or a smidgen high, your call. Tiger with a straightforward 3-footer, quick read, settled into the same old routine.
One back, 2 to go.
I think he's got to be real careful to shoot right at it here, because if he'd hit the backside of that bunker, it could really scoot. I think he's got to go just a little bit left of the hole.
He's going for the high one to try and get the spin.
Go. Come on, take it slow.
Yeah, that's pretty darn good, really, under the situation.
Tiger's really set to go here now. He had the advantage of seeing Henrik Stenson hit before him, maybe get a little bit of information from the way that ball flew.
It's only 157 yards today, and we have seen some birdies here this week.
The very slightest breeze from the left. Tiger with an 8-iron. This one's heading right at the flagstick.
Got to be up. All right.
Back at 16, this would be big. Daly to get it back up to 2.
That was at that speed. Total mystery on his face.
Well, he rarely reacts like that.
He knew that was just, that looked good 99% of the way. Great touch.
For a brief moment, Daly thought he had made birdie at 16. Next to play is Montgomerie, who can get well here after making 8 consecutive pars.
What a steward's inquiry over that pin position. Isn't that amazing how just everybody defies gravity? I think it's more than John just playing. I mean, it's having the nerve and having the bottle to hang in with a situation like this today.
Despite not having played the first 6 weeks of the season, Tiger Woods had earned 5 wins, the most of the 8 multiple winners in 2003. This victory was vintage Tiger. While the field was averaging 2 shots over par in the second round, Tiger came in with a 6-under 66. Woods had a 5-stroke lead through 2 rounds, the largest 36-hole margin of the year, and then closed it out to win by 3.
Watch Tiger now.
Just a tie for the lead with John Daly watching. If he were to make this, it'd be reminiscent of Jack Nicklaus making a putt with Weiskopf watching. Is that Augusta, the 16th hole or something? It's not the Masters for sure, but
probably happened a lot if you ask Tom.
You've got the best player in the world.
Once again, beautiful pace.
There's John watching every minute of it.
There they were at the top of the leaderboard, a couple of shots separating them.
And John Daly is not about to give it up to Tiger in the Bay Area battle.
John Daly from 30 feet for birdie.
And he's been great from this distance all day long.
Hang on. Ooh, that was a little bit aggressive.
Which ends up costing Daly a valuable stroke.
And Sergio Garcia with his birdie attempt. Apart from that hole out for his 2 at 7, he's really struggled on the greens.
Oh, and that's just the way it goes, isn't it? You know, you finally get one on line and it's dead in the center short.
Our leader does not intend on coming up short today as he marches to the final hole of regulation play.
If Monty could make this for birdie to take him to 9, birdie the last 10, you never know. That could be the number for a playoff. Finally. Colin Montgomerie looking for his first official win on the PGA Tour.
And he is inching ever so close after the birdie at 17. But he will need a miracle at 18, which is where we find our co-leader.
Woods second at 18, tied with Daly.
102 yards, a little sand wedge. He has seen Daly score posted.
Oh, he doesn't like it. Oh, hang on, he'll come back.
Listen to that crowd.
Well, that spin has given him the chance he wanted.
You know what, Mike? John Daly heard that roar, I guarantee, on the 18th tee, and he has no idea. I'm sure he thinks that Tiger just hit it a foot.
And now Daly.
One more great drive. Yep. La nonchalance, he likes it. Oh, kick out of there.
Oh, just bit off a hair too much to not climb into the fairway here at 18. Is it? No.
How pure was that putt, though? Perfect speed. Now you wait.
Daly wins with a 3. Playoff would go back to 18. As Montgomerie does something crazy. So Woods 10, Daly at 10, Monty 1 back out of the rough second shot.
And this is going to be very, very difficult for Monty. Not a great lie with some overhanging trees and with the hole cut on the left.
Sounded good. Oh, no way to.
He just didn't have a chance.
And Colin Montgomerie's chances of winning his first tour title today are dashed. He cards bogey.
Daly ready.
And he has a pretty decent lie, 115 yards. It's just a nice full sand wedge for him.
Just needs to get it on the green would be. Oh,
it's right at it.
It's gonna be. Oh, it's a great shot. Oh, and a good backspin. My, the crowd go nuts. Standing ovation. It's near as done it, but about a yard further on than Tiger was, so we know the putt.
And perhaps John Daly will make the putt. Meanwhile, Tiger readies himself for a potential playoff.
Doesn't take too long, so here's a look, and here he goes for birdie and the win.
It's lower than Tiger's line, but it's short all the way. So we have a playoff, a fan favorite playoff.
Sudden death is next. And now the conclusion of PGA Tour Classic. With John Daly and Tiger Woods drawing for the honors in sudden death.
Okay, Tiger. With John Lennon here.
Tiger draws the number 1, which means he will have the tee first to begin the playoff.
I think I would rather go second in this playoff, which is usually not the case, but the tee shot on this hole, and if they were to tie here and then go to 16, the decision to be made on that hole might influence me. If I was able to go second, I might enjoy that a little more.
Yeah, but you know, with John, whatever Tiger does, it's not going to change John's strategy.
That's John, that's not me.
Yeah.
But you're right, I agree.
Well, they both came off perfect tee shots.
Woods' last playoff was the win over DeMarco at the Masters.
These guys hitting it so far. The guys at the crowd at the 18th will be able to see it, probably launching over the pines. Just pushed out a smidgen, but it is blasted. Oh, it's fantastic. Wow. Oh my goodness. As you do, another 350-yarder. John is up and ready to go.
Remember Houston in the playoff against Vijay Singh, there was a hazard up the left side, put it in the water. Not here.
Oh, how about that? Can you believe it?
He got him.
Drives him by 10.
The fan favorites know how to put on a show, with John Daly out driving Tiger by nearly 15 yards, and the gallery anxiously awaits the approach shots.
I think a big advantage, John Daly. First of all, he's 12 yards closer, but the fact that it's in the fairway, it's a really good lie. He knows he can spin it any amount he wants to. Tiger's playing off of a slight downslope. Even though it's in the first cut of grass, you're not 100% sure you can spin it.
Tiger will get the chance to go first and put one up there.
Will he try the same shot at a regulation 18? We tried to hit a drawing wedge.
Is it good? Oh, how good!
Oh,
comes
incredible.
back.
That will fall off and go right down up against the fringe. My goodness. John. No time to even get another mouthful of popcorn. Oh, JD's going to spin as well. Oh, they're both going to have horrible, scary little twitchy chip shots from that front edge.
Two of the hottest players in the game, and neither one of them get it on the green from 115 yards.
All right, Daly first.
This ball's right up against the fringe. He's going to be able to get the putter on it, though.
Oh, he's ripped it. Oh, maybe not. It didn't. It looked like it came off fast. But he's there. He's in. Tiger's putting it also. They obviously just hop back just an inch into the fringe there.
If Woods makes par, the playoff continues at 16, the hole that has seen drama to drive it. Hopped out, heading that way, all the way.
Well, he's got some cleaning up to do yet. That will make the average man's palms sweat. Wasting no time. This is not as short as it looks. No problem.
And they will go to a second playoff hole back at the 16th.
Where to drive or not to drive? That is the question.
All right, second hole of this sudden victory playoff.
Get him, Tiger!
That was a pure stinger, wasn't it? You could see that ball was. Doesn't overdo it, Tiger. Just okay. Oh, hold on to your seat. Oh, I can't breathe. Right.
It's headed right.
It looks right.
Clips the trees.
Drops down. There, might have tree trouble to work around here. There's a little bit of an opening over there. Let's see how it ended up.
A look at Daly's lie.
John Daly got a great break. His ball hit up into the tree, and when it came out of the tree, another ball came out of the tree with it. He's going to have a shot. He's going to be able to flip it up over the top of the last tree down here. I believe he's got a chance to get the ball close.
He'll try exactly the same shot as last time. Little low wedge. Try and land it 5 yards short of the pin. Skip up and bite. A little more under it. Oh, and it won't have any forward momentum, that one.
Daly in a hurry to play.
And we're off.
People moving all around. Oh, finally, he saw somebody and backed off.
I came right. I was going to say, there's no way.
Take your time. Oh, full.
68 yards, swinging that hard.
Oh, side by side. Great shots.
Once again, Daly steals the show from Tiger, who has his loyal following of fans there to support him.
Did you get a look up there at the putt, Andy?
Did Michael? Okay. It's down over a little slope, and it should go to the right at the end.
Gotcha, bud.
Tiger, you are unbelievable. Oh. Remember in regulation that the ball was going, when Monty came up and John, everybody was all around this hole. So John is coming from the same angle he came from in regulation play. So a little firmer effort if he just picks a line your left edge or just inside and try and hit the back of the hole. If it's just got enough pace. Oh, it's not that long, is it? This will be like a San Fran earthquake if this goes in. That was slippery quick, wasn't it?
It would appear that the playoff will continue after Daly finishes at 16.
Oh, no!
There it is.
Oh! And Tiger Woods wins this American Express Championship.
The California boy did as so many do, losing to Tiger Woods in a head-to-head battle. A dramatic conclusion, not the one Daly and his fans were hoping for.
It's been a
horrible putting year, and when you don't have a lot of confidence in your putter, especially when you have a chance to win, instead of feeling like you're going to make them, I didn't feel like I was going to make them. I know Tiger didn't want to win that way, and I didn't want to lose that way. It's very disappointing.
You feel so bad for JD to play that well and hit that many good golf shots and lead the tournament. We all had to come get him. To have it end that way, that's not how it should have ended. I mean, we should be going on to 17 to see who can make birdie.
Tiger Woods improves his playoff record to 8-1 at the 2005 WGC American Express Championship, a PGA Tour Classic.